Summer is coming. Get your sun-kissed glow with Totally Used Versa Spa Sunless Tanning System. Versa uses the newest innovative technology to deliver the latest anti-aging, skin-firming, super hydrating blend of soothing botanicals with every application.
The machine sprays you. You don't have somebody else doing it. It's private and it is so safe. Try it. You will love it.
And Totally You also offers red light collagen therapy. Stop by and see us at the shops at Stony Creek on Zebulon Road, Wednesdays through Fridays from 1 to 6 for a completely safe, sunless tanning experience. Visit Totally You today and let them transform your skin into a stunning beach glow.
Where else can you get a brand new luxury car for no money down and low monthly payments? Only at Davenport Auto Park, of course. We're talking new Buicks. Top of the line, king of the hill, pick of the litter, cream of the crop. You get my drift. We're talking Buicks, like the 2015 Encore or Verano, Regal Turbo, LaCrosse, Enclave. No money down, zero, zilch, nada. Yeah, only at Davenport Auto Park.
It's the real deal.
We are so happy to be in downtown Rocky Mount at the Bath Place with Kimberly and Donnell Thigpen, James Mills, who is one of the vice chairs of the Small Business Committee for the Chamber. We are celebrating that you are the Small Business of the Month for May, so congratulations.
Thank you, Jean.
And how long have you been in this location, Kimberly?
I've been here for 3 years. Actually, this month is the anniversary, so 3 years.
How wonderful that we're celebrating on that exact month, isn't it?
Yes, it's awesome.
And we see you coming in. Donnell, you're the strength behind Kimberly, right? Is that what you do?
I would say so, but you know, she is the main portion. You know, she's the best part of me as well as this business. So.
That's sweet.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, we're going to go to the banner presentation right now, and when we come back, we're going to learn that. I want to tell you that Kimberly is the epitome of an entrepreneur. I mean, you have just a lady went out on a limb, had a need arise because of providing something for your husband, and have just grown into this empire located right here in downtown Rocky Mount. So we'll be right back to learn more.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1. Tilt that side down this way just a little. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. Thank God for some shadows. 1, 2.
Welcome to downtown Rocky Mount. We're excited today to celebrate the May Small Business of the Month. I'm Roger Taylor, Rocky Mount Area Chamber of Commerce Chair, and it's just great to always celebrate. We do it on a monthly basis, and oddly enough, this is May, so in June we're going to have the Small Business of the Year, so you're a candidate for that. And I will let James Mills speak now.
So on behalf of the Small Business Committee, we'd definitely like to congratulate Kimberly Thigpen and the Bath Place for being the Small Business of the Month for the month of May. Small business is really what drives the engine in this city and this entire community. So we appreciate businesses that come to our city and do great work, which you have done. So congratulations. Congratulations to you and your husband, Danielle. And I'll give you the opportunity to say some words.
Awesome. Good morning, and thank you everyone so much for being here today. I am honored. It is a privilege to serve a wonderful community like this. I look around at all the people who showed up today, and I'm just excited. There couldn't be a better group of individuals to support and a business growing from the beginning, right? So I look around and I see several people who come and patronize and that present opportunities. So it's just very exciting. I'm very honored and grateful to be here. Thank you very much.
It's always exciting, and if you look around, you see there are a number of chamber individuals, chamber administrators, ambassadors, goodwill, wishers, business, lenders, who make a lot of things happen in the community. But I appreciate y'all all being out today to celebrate, and we congratulate the Bath Place for the month of May.
Thank you.
Kimberly, you are no stranger to winning honors from the chamber. I think you were downtown winner of the year one year on the yearly awards.
That's correct.
You won that. So here you are again.
Yes, and I am honored once again to to have been recognized as worthy of being Small Business of the Month. Sometimes you just go along, you're grinding along, but it's always an inspiration to get that extra push, that pat on the back every once in a while.
Yeah, and we're so glad as you've branched out, and we're going to be talking about that in a few minutes, that you have stayed right here supporting Rocky Mount. You are at the corner of the Douglas block, have been here since the beginning and saw opportunities. Well, you made opportunities to expand beyond this one bricks and mortar. But first, give us the history. And Danielle, you might want to jump into this, and I'm going to let y'all go kind of back and forth on this, the history of how you came up with developing this business.
Okay. Well, it started back in 2006, actually. I started making soap in 2006. My husband, Danielle, has eczema, which is a common dry skin condition. I mean, it affects over 17 million Americans the last time that I looked. But he found out that shea butter worked well for his skin. And so...
Yep, I actually had... problems with my skin disease, the eczema, it would just go all up my arms and everything. And I used to go to doctors and dermatologists, and they tell me to use certain types of lotions or
steroid creams.
Yep, and nothing seems to work for me. I found out that shea butter actually worked for me, and that's what she actually used in her products. And to this day.
And how did you discover that, Danielle, that shea butter was good?
It just when I used it, it soothed my skin. My skin didn't itch, and then all of a sudden the scabs and I have irritation and bumps, and it just disappeared. You can't even tell that I have eczema now.
Well, how nice, though, for you to jump in then, Kimberly, and start developing something. Did you make it out of your home or what?
It was in the home at first, and we didn't even sell it in the beginning. It was just for our family. And so he was using the shea butter, but using the soaps out of the stores, and it would dry his skin out all over again. So I started researching soap making and looking for ways that I could incorporate the shea butter into the soap.
I was just going to ask her, how did it become a business? So yeah, you went into that.
And so it started, when did you decide to make it available to other people, Kimberly?
It was 3 years later, 3 years later in 2009. And actually, what I didn't expect is that I would fall in love with soap making. I will never forget the first time I actually made a bar of soap that worked. That feeling was like, wow, oh my goodness, this is real, this is soap, it works. And, so it was very exciting. And there were so many things I could do with it, so many different variations, and started getting into the essential oils, what's good for what. Of course, it started with his condition, but then I moved on to other things and that people suffer from, like there's stuff for oily skin, acne-prone skin. The options are just endless. So I just did it for 3 years at home, but I ended up, like I said, I loved it. So I ended up with more soap than even a large family could use, right? So we have a large family, but we just could not even go through that much soap. But, we were giving it away to friends and family members as gifts, and they came to expect it, right? So, at Christmas, I remember my sister-in-law, I gave her a scarf, and she was like, what's this? They were expecting soap, but in my mind I was like, oh, they don't want to get soap again, but the response that we got from our family and friends that we did give, kind of, it was like light bulb, maybe we should do something with this. We certainly got enough of it. So.
Especially since you loved it so much. And both of you were working for a financial institution, right? And Danielle, you still are, is that correct?
That is correct. I am employed with PNC as an underwriter.
And you were with them, right, Kimberly? But then took this big leap of faith.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So
was that scary?
It was scary. Like I said, I actually started in 2009 selling the soap 3 years later. And I began to build like an online business, go out and do shows and events. So I'd already started. I knew that I had an online customer base that would at least support the cost of doing business in a brick and mortar. didn't have a huge customer base here at all. It was limited to maybe the people that I worked with or that I went to church with. Because I didn't do much marketing here, so I had no clue what the market here would be like for this type of product. But the support from the community has been tremendous, like overwhelming. It's been great, and it's grown year over year. Being in here 3 years now, I can look back and see how things have grown. And it's, the thing about the being here downtown and the revitalization, there's so much good effort and good energy around making Rocky Mount great again, that I've had the support of great people in the chamber, great people from the city. They give me recommendations. They're good word of mouth from just the community in general. So it's been great.
And you've been recognized on a broader level too. What was the state award that you got? Didn't you get a state award?
Yeah, there was a business accelerator program. So I was granted access into that program. It was a Count Me In for women entrepreneurs. So it's a mentorship program where you're paired with women who have achieved a level of success, and they're able to kind of coach you through the process. So yeah, that was a really great experience. We also did some peer-to-peer kind of checks and balances. It's always great because we can get in our little cubby holes, right? And we're working along, but it's always great to have somebody to say, hey, did you do this? This was on your plan last week. Did you get that done? So
Hold you accountable, right?
Hold you accountable. That was great. So
Full disclosure, Kim and Danielle are actually friends of mine. We've known each other.
Well, I like them
don't know.
too. I mean,
But that being said, I know that they give back a lot. She does classes. So I'd like you to talk about that, the classes you do for the product, for the schools, or things of that nature. If you could talk about that a little bit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I occasionally have students that come in from different area schools, and I show them soap making or lotion making. Actually, I've had some from elementary school all the way up to the college
Kind of
level.
like field trips.
Yeah, kind of like field trips, yeah.
Right.
And I've also I go to some of the local community organizations where they might have a youth group, and I'll talk about entrepreneurship, goal setting, how to set a goal and how your goal can lead your actions, and so that kind of thing. It's been a great experience. There's a great need here for that, and I do as much as I can.
and you've got a family too, don't
I
you?
I do. We have 6 children.
Wow, 6.
6 children,
She's
1
looking at me
grandchild.
like she's like,
You don't look old enough to have a grandchild.
Yes, 6 children and 1 grandchild. Yep. So we have a huge family.
How old are they, your children?
The children age are 21 to 22 to 5 years old.
Yeah.
See,
we
that alone keeps you busy,
It
doesn't it?
does. It does. Yeah,
What
yeah.
do they think of what y'all are doing?
Oh, they love it. They love it.
Do they help at all?
They used to, you know.
They're doing what they
You know
can.
how it is when they become teenagers, so they're not as
we do
interested
have
as
one
they
that's
used to be.
really interested in the business.
Good.
She's going to be
Oh yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Danielle, you're going to run to work. We're going when we take a break. So I want to ask you one last question. Do you help with the fragrances and stuff? Are you kind of a guinea pig for a lot of the products here?
Well, yeah, of course, everything. We use everything even before it was tested on anybody or sold to anybody. So, yeah, I actually do make soap here as well. I do make the soap, but I let her, she does everything else pretty much, but I do help her out with the soap making portion sometimes.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to take a break, and I believe, Kimberly, in the next part, you're going to show us a little bit about what's involved in soap making. Not give away trade secrets, though. We don't want you to do that. But also talk about all the different products here. So stay with us, and thank you, Danielle.
Thank you.
So we're back at the Bath Place. Now joining with us is Van Joins, who is the Central Revitalization Panel on the panel. So we're going to get you to talk about, I guess, the revitalization of the city and how Kimberly's business, the Bath Place, plays into all of that.
Great. Thank you very much, James. I'm the chairperson of the Economic Restructuring Committee for the Central City Revitalization Panel, and am about to open my own small business in downtown Rocky Mount, which will be a co-working space for other aspiring entrepreneurs. But in living here in the Douglas Block, it is incredible to have an inspiration like Kimberly Thigpen, both to help me start my business as well as create a network of entrepreneurs here locally. All the partnerships that allow for this business to open, including the CDC and the work of the city, as well as the work of PNC and others to really make businesses like this successful is incredible. And Kimberly is such an inspiration, both to me as well as I know to other entrepreneurs here on the Douglas Block. So thank you for all that you do, and the work and incredible product that you're pushing forward here in our city.
Absolutely. Thank you, Van. Thank you. And it's been awesome having you here for having you right upstairs. As a matter of fact, accessible. It's been great to see you.
There are apartments upstairs.
Yes.
There are.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right.
So it's been great. It's been great having you close by. You know, I travel a lot and do shows, and I would run into Van, you know,
right.
at events and shows all over the place. So yeah, it's great.
It's a lot of fun to be able to walk downstairs and wave to Kimberly as I'm walking to a meeting or something.
You both go to shows. Kimberly, you shared with me recently as you go to shows, the dialogue is changing as you're going and announcing you're from Rocky Mount. And Van, I'm hoping that you're seeing the same thing, but share that with our viewers.
Oh, absolutely. You know, when I used to go I do events like throughout the Triangle, other areas across the state, and people will always ask where you're from. A lot of the events that I go to, that's important. They want to know that you're local, that you're within the state, and so they ask questions. So where are you from? And when I would say Rocky Mount, you know, the response that I used to get would be maybe not always the best thing in the beginning. You know, we're talking back in 2009, but in just 3 years, right? So now that conversation has changed. So when I get that question now and I'm like, from Rocky Mount, they're like, oh, that's where the brew mill is, right? I said, yeah, that's where the brew mill is coming, right? So that conversation has changed tremendously. Also just with people that travel on the train, right? So we get a lot of that foot traffic from people that come in on the train, right? And so there was one lady, if I can give a quick example, there was one lady whose daughter goes to college up north. She lives out east, so she rides the train here to Rocky Mount, and they meet here. Well, before they never had any real reason to walk downtown, but now they're seeing that there's things popping up. Well, what's that? Right. And so they're walking downtown, and they're like, "Wow, Rocky Mount is just such a cool place, right?" So that's exciting. You know, it's really exciting to see that conversation change. You know, from people who are outside of the area.
And Van, you're hearing that too, aren't you?
Absolutely. Well, and I think you see it when there are large sports events that are going on here, and the Prime Smokehouse is packed, and folks are coming in.
Right around the corner.
That's right. And Yvette Yalom are running around like crazy people,
Yes, awesome.
and then this place is packed, and the shoe store and Cool Geeks and everyone is really doing well. I think that once people start to experience what's going on here in the life and vitality, it becomes a multiplier, and other people start coming around as well.
So today we celebrate one of our trailblazers.
That's right. Absolutely.
So thank you for joining us, Van.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Jean.
Kimberly, first, James and I want to thank you for our new attire. How kind of you.
Oh, absolutely. You're welcome.
Well, and you wear these aprons. They are just charming, but y'all really need to come down here. I'm looking at 205, which Northeast Main Street?
Yes, that's
okay,
right.
it is just charming. The hostess is charming. I mean, I walked in here Friday to get a hostess present for somebody because I was going out of town. And she just came over and helped me put together an array of some interesting products, and we're going to talk about, there is a huge array, starting with the soap, but you're going to make something for us right now, aren't you?
Absolutely. So what I'm going to make today is a bath soak, right? So we try to have additional benefits to the products that we use. So in addition to just smelling good, feeling good, this is actually therapeutic. So if you have any joint aches or pains, things like that, this bath soak that we're going to make today is great for that.
And what's the name of this?
This one would be a detox soap. I'm actually doing a bit of a blend this time.
Okay.
Because we have a detox soap, we have a lavender soap, but at times I like to get creative and I can do something that works for whatever's happening, whatever's the need is that arises.
And you do even have on a sign that says what's good for, and it's got oily, acne, detox, eczema, extreme dryness, and dry. So, I mean, you really do, people can come in and just tell you what they need something for, and you can fit them right up, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We try to cater to the needs of people, some of the common issues that people have.
We all have something, don't
That's
we?
right. That's exactly right. Everything is represented there.
But we don't all have to tell it, but we can tell Kimberly.
Yes, yes, I can help you out
Dr.
with that
Kimberly.
for sure. Absolutely,
Okay, let's get
absolutely. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of these ingredients that we're using today. This is Dead Sea salt. You'll notice in the Dead Sea salt you get, this actually comes from there's only one source for this, the Dead Sea in Israel. So you'll notice that you get some imperfections in this because it is a natural product. You'll see like little dark pieces and things like that. I like to put that on my labeling so that people know with the natural product sometimes you get those little imperfections. So I'm going to just add the Dead Sea salt here. This is really, really simple what we're making today. The Dead Sea salt, I use this because it had the difference between this and a regular sea salt is that it's therapeutic. It has a really high mineral content. You know how most salt, if you were to taste it, which is not good for eating, the Dead Sea salt is not. It doesn't even have that salty taste. It has a bitter taste, the Dead Sea does. So.
I assume you've tasted it, and that's how you know.
I have tasted it. I was just curious. I had to taste it. So what I'm adding here is this is just your ordinary magnesium sulfate, which is actually Epsom salt. So that's the other word for Epsom salt. So we're adding that. And we all know Epsom salt is really common, so we know what's great about that. So you would just blend that in.
And are these all the flavorings or the fragrances?
Yeah, these are actually essential oils. We do use both essential oils and fragrance oils here, but all of these are essential oils. And what's great about essential oils is that they are 100% natural. They're either derived from a bark, leaf, root of a plant, right? And the ones that I have here today, I have grapefruit, red Brazilian mandarin, tea tree, and eucalyptus. They all serve a different purpose in this particular soak. They are also very powerful. So you'll notice when I add these, it's only going to be a couple of drops to this. And I'm kind of doing this one. This is one that for my personal use. So I'm just kind of doing this one by ear. I'm not weighing. Normally, for everything else, I would weigh and measure to make sure that you get a consistent product every time, you get a consistent experience. So the next thing that I'm adding is, this is actually a mixture of Rasool clay and bentonite clay. This detoxes. This will actually pull the toxins from your skin. It's also great for tightening. It's used in facial masks because people like to get that really squeaky clean, and it's great for tightening. So I'm going to add that.
I'm impressed that she knows all this stuff, aren't you?
Research.
And I tell you, with 6 kids, you probably enjoy some of these products personally, don't you?
Absolutely. The lavender essential oil. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Everybody should have some lavender. Trust me. Trust me. A couple of drops in a bath is amazing. It's like a vacation. All right. And this would be the lavender essential oil soak. So a couple of scoops of that would do the trick too. All right. So what I'm adding now is red Brazilian mandarin.
And the reason you're adding that versus one of the others is what?
I'm adding this one first. I'm going to add some of the other ones too, but this one is great for, it's actually a liver detoxer. So it's great for liver, a blood purifier.
And you had to do a lot of research to know this, didn't you?
Yes, yeah. Over time, and then some of these things. I mean, it's great. Red Brazilian mandarin is great for a lot of other things too, but those are just some of the top 2.
We have only got about a couple minutes, so do you need to add these?
I don't have to. I think it'll be good just like this.
I think it will. While you're stirring it, tell us about the variety of creams and soaps and whatnot you have here.
Oh, wow. What you'll find here is handcrafted soap. We have whipped creams, which is like a lotion, but thicker, richer, so you use less. Exfoliants, like Dead Sea scrubs that exfoliate and moisturize in one step. We also have candles, room and linen sprays, lip balms, hair products. all kinds of goodies. Bath bombs, chill pills, what we like to call chill pills. They're just like bath bombs. You drop them in your bath water. They bubble and fizz like an Alka-Seltzer. Our best seller is the oatmeal milk and honey. Now, oatmeal milk and honey soap. Yes, that is our best seller. Now, I will say the last couple of months, the Gentleman's Bar has outsold it. So we have something for the fellas here too. So
does that mean more men are coming in or women are buying it for their husbands?
Men are coming in and women are buying it for their husbands.
Awesome.
It's also our best seller. We do sell it, we're in 5 Whole Foods stores, and it has outsold like quadrupled sales in against when you compare it with some of the other soaps. So you got to try the Gentleman Bar if we can keep it in here.
So you market, of course, in Whole Foods and online and here in Rocky Mount.
Absolutely. Yep.
Well,
And-
good. Well, I can smell that.
It smells good.
James,
It smells
really
good.
does. And what would you do with that? Would people buy it and put it as like bath salts in their bath?
You would put this in your bath water. Yep. And there's nothing additional that you have to do. You would just soak and it would do its magic for you. You feel the difference once you get out.
Well, and earlier, normally we end up with talking about how you give back to the community, but James has already talked to you about that. And we thank you for being a mentor to other people. We thank you for what you're doing downtown with helping attract new business down there. And in fact, I think we need to close with there's a new slogan for downtown. And as one of our major cheerleaders and one of our pioneers down here, would you share that with us, Kimberly?
Oh, absolutely. We would like you all to come and enjoy the charm of downtown Rocky Mount. Charm meaning central, historic, arts, Rocky Mount.
Absolutely. And congratulations.
Thank you, Jean.
And thank you.
Where else can you get a brand new luxury car for no money down and low monthly payments? Only at Davenport Auto Park, of course. We're talking new Buicks. Top of the line, king of the hill, pick of the litter, cream of the crop. You get my drift. We're talking Buicks like the 2015 Encore or Verano, Regal Turbo, LaCrosse, Enclave. No money down, zero, zilch, nada. Yeah, only at Davenport Auto Park.
It's the real deal.
Summer is coming. Get your sun-kissed glow with totally used Versa Spa Sunless Tanning System. Versa uses the newest innovative technology to deliver the latest anti-aging, skin-firming, super hydrating blend of soothing botanicals with every application.
The machine sprays you. You don't have somebody else doing it. It's private and it is so safe. Try it. You will love it.
And Totally You also offers red light collagen therapy. Stop by and see us at the shops at Stony Creek on Zebulon Road, Wednesdays through Fridays from 1 to 6 for a completely safe, sunless tanning experience. Visit Totally You today and let them transform your skin into a stunning beach glow.